Today we're going to be trying the new Curse mode here in Black Ops 7 Zombies, so the description reads, no guidance, limited HUD and loadout, classic point system, search for relics to further increase difficulty, discoverable after completing map story quests. So obviously they ended up making it available to everybody. Now right off the rip, I don't know what I'm looking at. I assume there's nothing I can do yet, so we're just going to go ahead, dive into solo to Ashes of the Damned. It is worth noting that I've hardly gotten to play Ashes of the Damned at all, if you know me, and like where I've been at in Black Ops 7. Right now I'm Prestige 5, level 39, and all of those levels have come from multiplayer because I was doing the Singularity camo grind. But now that we're moving past that, video on Singularity coming soon, by the way, and you know, now that we're moving on to the zombie side of things, now I'm finally getting to experiment with all this. I do want to do the Ashes of the Damned Easter egg here soon, so again, going into this map, I don't even know a lot about it in standard mode, so Curse mode is going to be a bit of an interesting experience, but basically, this seeks to replicate the experience we would have gotten back in, like, say, Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3. Alright, so here we are in Cursed mode, and yeah, right off the rip, you know, this is gonna sound so silly, but not having any objective markers and not having the minimap is honestly, for some reason, it's such a small change, because otherwise the HUD is exactly the same, and wow, that classic point system, having that back, that way, if you melee, melee gives you 130 points again. Oh my gosh, yes, dude. Look, I know that sounds like such a stupid thing to get excited about, but you don't understand how excited the little nostalgia dopamine sensors are in my brain right now and how much they're firing off seeing that. But despite how small of a change it may seem to have the minimap gone, it's honestly so huge. It just adds so much atmosphere to the map because you're focused on the screen, right? Like, you're not focused on the objective markers. You're not focused on this constantly like sweeping thing at the top left of your screen. You're just focused on the game, the zombies, taking in your environment and actually learning it rather than having a tool at your side to help kind of guide you through it. Now, I will say, and this is an extremely hot take, and it's fine if nobody agrees with me, but I do think a minimap is maybe not essential, but is still very good to have in modern zombies, just because zombies has evolved to such a point to where it's not... I don't even know how to explain it, but I feel like the maps have gotten so big, not even just in terms of size, but just in terms of, like, how much detail and fidelity there is in every single map, that it really is beneficial to have that mini-map there. But I also do believe that it's good to have an option like this where it is an option for the player, where for those that just want to explore and figure these things out for themselves, you have that option. But if you want to turn it off or I'm sorry, but you know, if you want to have it on and just kind of have that more guided experience and kind of help you through on your first couple times, I do think that is very helpful as well. Now, here's my problem. Even though we have the classic point system back, we don't have the classic damage system back. Now, I'm not asking for the classic damage system. No, that would be cool. But, you know, so, like, obviously in classic zombies, you knife on round 1, and then on round 2, you shoot, like, 5 to 8 bullets into their chest, just depending on your strategy. Usually I do 5 bullets in the knife, but obviously here in modern zombies, it's a bit different, and we're on round 3 now. So I do know a little bit of Ashes. I played 2 matches of it, as I've said a couple times at this point. One was 1 7-minute match that I didn't make it very long on, and the other one was 30 minutes, and once again, didn't make it very far, didn't get much done. Now, I do remember we have to melee this grate. See, not having an objective marker there, and just me kind of, like, even though I didn't just discover that for the first time, because obviously I already knew, like, how to do that, it's still just cool. It's still that sense of discovery of, like, okay, this is something I discovered, and now I'm just doing it without the game telling me to do so. Could you guys imagine if Quick Revive was only 500 points, or, like, if all the perks were also their traditional prices? I think that would be really cool, but obviously with the way modern perks work, that wouldn't exactly work in terms of, like, scaling with points and everything. Also, in terms of points and scaling, how is that even going to work? Because once you start shooting into zombies at later rounds, is this literally just going to be a thing where in most zombies games you end up having, I don't know, like 100,000 plus points, like it's nothing like the good old days again? Wow, my knife is doing jack diddly squats, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and try to upgrade Tessie real quick if the game will let me. Okay, go, 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 go. Get in the truck real quick. Now, I do remember, I'm pretty sure I usually went to the left. So we drive out here, and this is where things get a little scary, because there's all these little denizens. I don't care if they're called Ravagers, I'm calling them denizens, and apparently explosive things, I don't know how to avoid those. They just kind of, like, explode. I don't know if there's a certain distance you need to be. Gonna drive past all the Ravagers, get off of my car! You guys remember, you ever play that one mobile game, Zombie Highway, back in the day? I had it on my iPod Touch. That game was amazing. Okay. We made it, just barely. Now, here's the problem. I don't really have any ammo, so I can't go about doing the thing. Where is it? Wait, isn't there a... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, like, where's the spore thing? Yeah, so I need ammo to shoot this thing, but obviously I don't have ammo, so we gotta find a crate. There we go, we found a crate. Beam these zombies down. Should I really be doing this with my starting pistol? I don't know, it seems like a bad idea. Okay, there's a shotgun over here. I don't know if I really want to go shotgun, though. I mean, if we have the classic point system, shouldn't I go get an SMG or something instead? What are you? Is this like a Shadows of Evil pod or something? What do I do with you? That's probably something to do with the Easter egg, right? Wait, why is there 2 ammo caches here? Look, there's an ammo cache there, and then literally right around here. Wait. Go back out front. There's another ammo cache right out here. Okay. Hold on, can I still do wall jumps and everything? Yeah, you'd love to see it. Wait a minute, is this Homestead from multiplayer, or am I tripping? Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Am I tripping, or is this Homestead? I swear this is Homestead. It has to be. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So you come inside of here. I will know in a minute. Yeah, this is Homestead. Yeah. No. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's like a converted version of it. It's like, I don't even know. Okay, oh, wait, what's that? Oh, that's right. You have to shoot the spores off before you can... Oh, no! Oh, no! You have to shoot the spores off before you can activate the power. Is that an SMG on the wall right there, or is that another shotgun? Because I only want SMGs at this point. Dravik 45, that is indeed an SMG. I'm gonna be so real with you guys, I might end up sticking with Curse this year. Like, don't get me wrong. I love just like normal zombies in this game, but Cursed mode is very nostalgic. I'm just gonna put it as it is. It is very nostalgic playing a zombies mode that is this true to form to classic zombies. Now, obviously, there's like the relics and everything that I have to mess with yet. And also, I just realized that I'm playing as one of the multiplayer operators. I definitely should have been playing as like Richtofen or, you know, just like anybody from the BO6 or BO7 crew. But at the same time, I haven't gotten to do the Easter egg yet, and I also don't want a lot of the story stuff spoiled for me, so... Perhaps it's better that I didn't, just so then I can kind of experience that stuff for myself, because I haven't, again, really gotten to experience any of that yet, and I don't know anything about the story here in Black Ops 7 yet. Obviously, I did all the Easter eggs back in Black Ops 6, so I'm, you know, up to date on all that, but I haven't done anything in Black Ops 7 yet. Also, another small thing that's also really nice is when you shoot zombies, it doesn't have the giant zombie elimination critical kill pop-up that you would have gotten before. Wait, is this like Kino, where you have to feed reels into there, maybe? Like, maybe pop it out and put one in there. Like, I don't know. Is that like an Easter egg step later on or something? Maybe there's so many things back. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it. See, that's what I love, though, about not having a minimap or having it be so stripped back. It's like your brain can actually wander in those ways. Like, wait a minute. Were the devs thinking ahead on this one? Is this like something? Even if it looks like nothing, it could totally be something. I also heard that they're bringing Curse mode to survival, which is really cool because I'm... You know, when I do the camo grind, I don't know, man, I might do it in Curse just because it's really cool playing it like this. Now, it is kind of helpful doing those challenges in normal because you have the HUD pop-ups, so you can see, like, the headshot thing and everything, so you know when you're getting critical kills, but I don't know, man, having it be stripped back and just be this, I don't know, pure is just really nice. It's really cool. And also, with no minimap, I feel like I'm a lot more free to just kind of goof off. Like, I don't feel like there's something constantly guiding me or warning me of danger or, like, all these other things. It's like I'm constantly watching out for myself, keeping an ear out for zombies, but I feel like I'm able to just kind of play this like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, where, like, you know, you and your friends would just run around and just like, hey, what's up, guys? We're just being goofballs, shooting some zombies. We don't really know what we're doing, but we're figuring out. New map and everything. Hey, look at that, 500 critical kills with the Dravik. I didn't even know I had that many on this gun already. That was probably from the first time that I played this map, so that's cool. Already made camo progress on that one. Now, where in the heck did I park Tessie? Okay, there's Tessie. So, alright, Tessie has been repaired. Now, I don't exactly know where I should be going next. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's see, is there... No, there's not really a sign or anything up there. Alright, so we're just gonna drop her... Oh, wait a minute, there's things to be found in the fog. So it's kind of like transit. You guys remember how there was like the whole, but you shouldn't do it in the fog. You really shouldn't leave your car in the fog. That's a lesson learned. All right, this car is not going to make it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to turn around and drive back to where we just came from. Slowly but surely. And then we will pray that Tessie repairs itself. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't know if I got to repair it, if it'll repair itself. But I'll be patient. I'll give it like a round to see if it stops firing and hopefully doesn't explode. Also, can we just appreciate the fact that I have 10,000 points on round 7? And man, the classic point system, you love to see it. It's so nice. Oh, okay, so it does... Wait, did it repair itself? It stopped firing. It's like, it's green. Is it... Should I get out? Is it just gonna keep healing itself? I can't tell if it's healing itself or if it's just like, you know what I mean? Is there a way to just kind of manually repair it? I don't know. What do you think? Should we take a shot? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, it looks like it was still repairing itself, but oh no. The worst that can happen is it can break down again. Okay. Why is there a Ravager on here already, bro? I didn't even go into the fog yet. Alright, I think I'm just gonna try to go for it. Oh my gosh, please don't break. Please don't break. If this breaks, we're kind of screwed. Other than I know I'm literally driving in reverse right now, but it's like I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Please. Please, please, please. Please just let me get to the next zone. Wait a minute. Don't I need to burst down the door with Tessie? So if I don't make it, I'm kind of screwed, right? Wait, we made it. This is Ashwood. Okay, now there should be a garage nearby. I think that's the garage. I don't know how to open it, though. Is there, like, another spore thing we need to open, maybe? Wait, zipline. Okay. I do remember this. Yeah, there's a zipline that takes you up here. And then this place sort of looks like buried. I don't know how else to explain it. Look at that. Got, like, the church tower over there. Okay, we got a blue weapon on the wall. I'm assuming all the other systems are the same. Like, you use salvage to upgrade weapons after a while. What's that? Saw blade trap. No. Man, I feel like I'm just discovering everything. Because, again, I don't have the mini-map, so I'm just kind of exploring. And it brings back this element to zombies that we haven't had in years, where I'm just exploring the map. I'm just seeing what everything is. Okay, oh, yeah, there is another sport thing out here. Okay, so let's fill up an ammo real quick. Take this out. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And a 4. Sort of like clicking a Tootsie Pop. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 or something. And then you, like, just chomp down on it. I don't know what the equivalent of chomping down on it would be here, but, you know. You get the idea. Alright, then there's the thing on top. Alright. Now there should be a power switch of some kind around here, I'm assuming. Maybe. I don't know. That thing just rung out. Ooh, the garage is not open. Alright, we gotta find a power switch. Wait a minute, you see this? There's like power lines that go off from it, so we probably have to follow the power lines. So one of them probably leads to a power switch. So this one leads up here. No power switch there, and then it leads over there. Okay, so no, there's not. Okay, hold on. That leads up there? Maybe it's up here? Giant power pole? Maybe? No? Wait, can I get up there? Look at that. You can get up here. Wait, we have a giant zip line. Okay, so... Alright, I'm just going to keep following the power poles. One of these has to take me to the thing, because I'm sure you probably have to flip on a power switch of some kind, and that'll open the garage finally. That's double tap right there. It would be kind of cool if the perks were tied to the power in this map, but then again, I don't know how... Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the power switch. Alright, so that should be what opens the garage, right? Maybe? No, is there another way to do that? Wait, does the garage, does it cost money, or is there like how do you open that? I'm pretty sure I've tried everything except for actually just buying it, right? Or does it, oh no, I was right, okay, it actually opened. This is so cool, like I'm actually discovering things again. Because I'm pretty confident in saying that if you were playing standard zombies right now, it would just kind of walk you through all of this. But okay, so I do remember from my first time playing this, Tessie repairs itself, and then, oh, there should be a pack-a-punch thing around here, right? Wait, what's that? The Fate of the Fly, oh, okay, yeah, that's just one of those intel things. Okay, so, vehicle, oh, that's it. Okay, that's Pack-a-Punch, literally right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear these guys out real quick. Get out of my way! I already have enough for one Pack-a-Punch. I don't know if the Pack-a-Punch levels are the same cost here in Cursed mode. Maybe. Get off. Get off my Tessie. Get out of my garage. You ain't welcome here. Alright, let's get this installed real quick. Upgrading old Tessie. I don't know how to get the rest of the upgrades yet. I only know how to get the Ted Head and Pack-a-Punch. Alright, so, oh, it's 10,000. Oh, and then 25,000. Okay, so they've actually increased the cost. I thought maybe it would be like, okay, it's only like 5,000, you know, it's like the normal cost or whatever, and then you just make a bunch of money, so it's fine, but, no, okay, so it costs a pretty penny, but, you know, it's definitely, you definitely make the money to make that, so it's not a big deal. Vehicle summon station. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure before, because I had this thing where when I first played this map, I could never find Tessie, and I never knew if there was a way to call Tessie to me, because I was always like, okay, well, there it is. There's, I don't have a car anymore. Oh, no, I don't want to go down, please. Let's not do that today. Let's stay alive until at least round 10. I don't know if this is just me, but maybe it's because I'm also just not playing with Rampage Reducer for the first time in a really long time. I always play with Rampage Reducer on, but the early rounds feel so much more menacing, and they feel more like early rounds again in this mode. Because you guys remember how, you know how like nowadays you blast through the first 20 rounds in like 5 minutes and it's not even a big deal? Well, here in Curse mode, since I'm spending so much time discovering things and slowly upgrading, I feel like it's classic zombies again, where, dude, it's taken me like 16 minutes to make it to round 10. In a normal game of zombies, I'd be at round 10 in 5 minutes. Well, I just realized we don't even have the TAC map in curse mode. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a minute, what if because if the attack map's still there, it kind of defeats the purpose of not having the minimap, right? But nope, they got rid of that too, so you're really on your own in this mode. Now, I believe Jug is somewhere around here, if I remember from my first playthrough. I just, the only problem is I don't remember where. So we have Vulture's Aid right there, and then in here, ooh, what's that? Whoa, wait, what? Why is that? Wait, what's that say? Her lullaby woke the dead. Well, this is probably like an Easter egg or a story type thing, right? Why's that mirror hurting me though? Maybe, ooh, a Psych Grenade. Is that good in zombies? I don't know. I know in multiplayer it's pretty crazy. I used it to get a few of my weapons gold when I was doing those challenges. How do you interact with this? Interact with, wait, oh, maybe you gotta break it. No. Shooting it doesn't do anything. Oh, grenade. Did that? Ah, man, nah, there's gotta be something to this. Okay, yeah, that's probably Easter egg related. I'll have to come back to that. Alright, now, if y'all wouldn't mind, would you mind telling me where Jug is at? So we had double tap and Vulture's Aid over there. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. There's Jug. You'd love to see it. Do the little melee trick, get a few points from crouching under it. Alright, now we need to save up 25,000 points if we want any hope of pack punching again, but we also need to find the arsenal, which I believe there's also one around here. It's one of the main locations in the map, so I'm assuming there's one around here anyway. But we do need to upgrade our weapons rarity again, and I would also like to find the armor plate upgrade, whatever you call that, armor wall buy, because we only have one plate still. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, so we just found the arsenal. Alright, I need 25 more salvage to even be able to do that. There we go, we got another camo done for our weapon. Speaking of salvage, there's that. Gonna go ahead and pop Frenzy Guard real quick. I'm getting in trouble here, lads. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna train him around for a minute. Gonna upgrade my weapon really fast. I was never here. Spin around. Get him with the Semtex. Uncles. And there's the max ammo. Got a double tap, so now we'll be shooting like a demon. Well, here's the thing. Since Pack-a-Punch is mobile, I think we're just gonna kind of go ahead and explore a little bit more. Now, okay, I was about to say like, hey, maybe I can drop down there. No, yeah, that's not something I want to do today. All right, I already did that on stream once. We aren't gonna talk about that. All right, go down here. Go ahead and pop back in Tessie, and I guess we'll go back out the other way. Like, I don't really know where we should go from here. Still figuring all this out. We got a Ravager on our car. I don't know if there's a way to get those off. Wait, we have the boost now, because Pack-a-Punch. Ooh, does boost get the Ravagers off your car? That'd actually be really cool if it does. Alright, so the arrows are pointing us out this way. Now, is there, like, multiple paths you can... Oh, okay, I see, so... Oh my goodness. This looks like D-Machine, sort of. I don't know how else to explain it. Ah! Get away! Alright, now we're at Ascension. Nice. I was out here before. Now, if memory serves me correct, there's not a whole lot out here. Well, there might be. I don't know. Again, I didn't really get to explore a whole lot on my first playthrough. It only lasted for 30 minutes, and I died. Oh, I didn't know you could descend down there. Okay, so there's something down there. I need armor. PhD, my baby. Also, I apologize if you guys have seen me doing this little, like, nose twitch thing throughout the entire video. My allergies have been really bugging me today, so I'm sorry about that. Hold on, let's try Psych Grenades. What do Psych Grenades do in zombies? Oh, that's actually really cool. Psych Grenades and zombies, like, brain rot the other ones and start turning... Okay, that's... Oh, and the brain rot, I think it has my augments applied, where it... Because I have Plague, as well as the one that increases duration of brain rot, so it just, like, you know, turns your entire horde into a plague. That's really cool. All right, I think I see the way out of here, so... I mean, again, I haven't made it past this area, and I know there's 2 ways you can go in this map, so I've only seen, what, 3 locations out of all of them in this map so far. I was also at Exit 115 before, like the diner. I was there. I forget when. Probably my first playthrough, I'd assume. Okay, so let's just go for it. Giant ramp. Nice. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, I see. Those things heal. Okay. Exit 115. There it is. Yeah, so I was out here before, so I kind of want to keep driving for a minute, if I'm going to be honest. I want to see what other locations there are. So, this takes us out here. Look at this. I love how open it is. This is literally just if Transit was able to be made on modern hardware and didn't have the hardware limitations it had back in 2012. I've always been outspoken on the fact that I still love Transit despite everything with that map. But, you know, it's cool seeing, like, what it will... Obviously, it's also made by different minds nowadays. Oh, wait, this took us back out to Ashwood. Okay, hold on. I'm starting to get a feel for this map, I think. For, like, the layout of it, anyway. So, is it just, like, a giant loop that... Now, there is another place we could have gone. I forget if it's out this way. No, this is the way we came in, was it not? Yeah. So, I want to go out this way real quick. I think there's other locations we haven't been to yet. Hold up, is this, like, the boat from, like, Terminus or something? Or am I Am I just imagining things? Aha, okay. Finally made it out to Van Doren Farm. Now, I wonder if there's anything out here. Oh, wait, sorry. I tried to drive inside of there with Tessie. Oh, man. You know, I've spent a lot of time on this map already, between the beta and then playing it. Visit all locations in Ashes of the Damned in a single match. Okay, so there we go. We've been to all the locations. But if memory serves me correct, I'm pretty sure I heard there is more to this map. It's just that you gotta kind of find it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, wow, why is that not working? Okay, so we got another one of these things out here. Beam, 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 beam. Love to see it. All right, so we've officially visited all the locations. Now, obviously, at this point, I don't really know what I'm doing as far as Easter eggs and such are concerned, so I don't really know. How about, let's just go to, like, round 15, see if anything cool happens, and then we'll exfil if nothing else happens, but otherwise, ooh. I love how they brought back the Origins mystery box. It looks so cool. Let's see, what weapon are we gonna get? I don't know if I should really be trying to upgrade anything else because I already have one weapon that I'm working on. Ooh, rare ether tool. Ah, no, that's actually useless because I already... Okay, I'll just upgrade my knife then. I'm actually really glad that you can get ether tools out of the box now. That's just... Ooh, I saw the wonder weapon in there too. Carbon 57, got an epic tier 1. Dude, this gun shoots ridiculously fast when you have double tap. Look at that, just like brrr, it's like a little minigun. Overall, this mode is really cool, and honestly, man, I don't know, between normal zombies and cursed mode, I think I might be spending more time in cursed this year. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now, like, I really do enjoy the standard zombies mode, I do. But having something like this that takes it so close back to the roots of everything, like, even though it's just a few simple changes, like a few adjustments to some of the prices in the map, adjusting, you know, like getting rid of the mini-map and a few other HUD elements and whatnot, it's still just enough to make it feel like classic zombies again. And obviously there's other things to go for in this mode, right? Like additional Easter eggs and, you know, the relics to collect and all that. But even beyond all of that stuff, I just really enjoy the mode just at a base level, just like this. Just those few things, getting rid of those few things is just enough. Now again, I do still stand by what I said earlier in the video, where I do think there is a place for modern zombies. You know, those mechanics with the minimap and, you know, more HUD elements and guiding you along in certain quest things. I do still think there is a place for that, just as there is a place for direct mode and, you know, all these other things. But I do think that perhaps going forward this is the way to do it, to give the player that choice and to maybe keep Cursed as a mainstay in Treyarch Zombies and maybe develop it further and find other ways to tweak it or innovate on this, or maybe just combine the experience overall. So maybe instead of having to make multiple modes, we have something that feels this classic with standard zombies and design it with that in mind, like we had back in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, where it's designed for classic first, and then maybe have the accessibility features like a minimap and the quest things be secondary, or, you know, find other ways to combine those things. This is the first time in years that I have 2 pack-a-punch weapons because my main one ran out of ammo. So now, you guys remember that back in the day? Like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, it's like, okay, we have 2 pack-a-punch weapons, now we're set. Nowadays, usually you just hone in on one, and I don't know if this is just a curse mode thing or a Black Ops 7 thing as a whole, but man, I feel the need to pack-a-punch 2 weapons right now. I think that's more just a curse thing because obviously in standard, you get points a lot more. Like, I don't know how to explain it. The point distribution means you're able to just consistently hone in on one upgrade. So I think this might just be a curse mode thing, but man, I feel the need to have 2 pack-a-punch weapons again, and that's actually really cool. All right, now with that being said, we have an exfil right here, so let's see how exfil goes here in classic mode. Ooh, we got a gobble gum. Am I gonna get anything good? 2 gums awarded. Oh, that's right. It is double XP / double gobblegum weekend. Stock option and power vacuum. Nice. Okay. Now we have less HUD elements, so I'm trying to... Really, the only way to know if I'm hitting his crit spot is if I see, like, the giant yellow thing fire off. There we go. Because usually I look at their health bar to see if I'm melting them quickly enough, and usually I'm pretty sure it goes, like, yellow if you hit the crit spot, but now we just have to hit markers to go off of. But anyway, there it is. Go into the portal. We have successfully exfilled. I survived my first match of Curse here in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Look at that, round 16, and it took me 30 minutes to get there. Obviously, I was messing around and exploring and just trying to figure out the map and the mode a little bit. But yeah, that is really cool, and, you know, I already gave a lot of my thoughts on all that as we were playing, so, yeah, I'm really excited to play Black Ops 7 Zombies some more. I'm excited to play through Ashes of the Damned, complete the Easter egg, and do all that, and I'll obviously, you know, make a video or a stream at some point going through that entire Easter egg. That'll be cool. Usually I prefer to do Easter eggs in my own time first, so I can just enjoy them, and then I'll go through and do it on video once I've learned it a little bit more. But then beyond that, obviously I'll be continuing with the Zombies camo grind, and, you know, just going along there. I'll get to play Zombies a bit more, and then once we finish up things here, I'll move over to the campaign, play through the campaign in my own time, and then I'll make videos on Endgame, as well as, you know, start starting the camo grind over there. Well, actually, I think in a day or two, I might make a video on Endgame just to see what it's about. As long as there's no story spoilers in there, because that's one thing I don't want to have anything spoiled for me, because I really do want to play through the campaign and see what happens in the story for myself. But I think I'll at least make one video on Endgame just to kind of see what it's all about, what the gameplay is like, what the camo grind's like over there. But otherwise, yeah, sorry, that's enough yapping for me. Just trying to lay out the roadmap of what you guys can expect for content from me. But anyway, yeah, that's that. I'll see you guys in the next one. But anyway, as always, a massive shout out to the patrons and channel members to get all in the low bullet tier, and an even bigger than the builds when last king and many in the bigger than GTA Run Events, Low Cheese Goal, Unscript. Thank you guys so much for the Little Legends. I love you. Have an amazing day, super beautiful. I love you all. Peace.